It is time for you to build a beautiful life. Hi, my name is Anthony Trucks, and today I want to talk to you about how to build a beautiful life. Before I get into that, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel here and visit me at anthonytrucks.com. But here we go. Today, I'm going to talk to you about how to build a beautiful life. Now, recently I had to move and I had to put together probably about 10 pieces of furniture, like crazy stuff. And it took me forever. As I'm sitting here going through this process, I start realizing this is very similar to how people's lives operate. Like, you have to build something. So today I'm going to give you the steps and time into me building furniture as to how you can help build a beautiful life. First step is read the instructions. Now for me, when I open these boxes, I see a bunch of screws and boards and pieces of plastic, things that honestly I don't even know what they're for, where they came from. And the reality is, if I have all these different pieces and I don't understand the instructions of how to put it together, I'm gonna fail at making it what it should be or what it's supposed to be. This for you in your life is gonna be listening to people that are around you that have experienced certain things. It's gonna be you reading books. It's gonna be you educating yourself. See, when you read the instructions, look at what else is out there. Looking at a beautiful life and seeing other people and saying, how did they create that? And then when they tell you, listen to them. That's the big thing. Listen, because yes, I could probably figure out how to put this together on my own. It's gonna take a lot more time and make a lot more mistakes. It's not gonna look as good at the end. Think about that when it comes to life and people that you know that have beautiful lives and others who don't, and how it could have been all different if it had simply read the instructions. Step number 2, have the right tools. Now, one time I heard someone tell me, it was a really great kind of concept. He said, if I give you tools without technique, you can't do the job. If I give you technique, but the tools also can't do the job. So if I have someone and they give me the technique, which is the instructions, and I have no tools, I cannot put this whole dresser together. For you, you can't put your life together. Now, tools may be having a healthy body, having a healthy mind, having good people in your circle, friends, having a good job. So these tools you're gonna need to be able to take the idea and the instructions someone gives you and make it a reality. So make sure you go after the right tools, which becomes people and personal development, finding out what you need to fix for you or tools you have to be able to make what someone else is telling you, a beautiful life may be, a reality for yourself. Step number 3 is don't cut corners. A lot of people, they want to cut corners. If I was to basically try to rush through and fix this dresser faster than I was supposed to, or potentially I'm not going to put this screw here. I'm just going to go past this and do something else. If I miss those things, it'll fall apart when it's finished later on. So for you, if you cut corners on trying to build a beautiful life for yourself, trying to bypass certain aspects, or trying to, I want to get my business going without taking care of my health, well, what happens is your body fails. You can't even work on business because you cut the corner. So when it comes to building a life, just like when you're building some piece of furniture, do not cut corners. Don't fast pace the process. Do it at a smooth, even keel, good pace. So at the end, you've taken time, you put all the work you're supposed to put into it, it can then be beautiful at the end. The 4th step, which is for me the most annoying, is it's adapting. It's learn how to adapt. Now, when I got some of these pieces out, and I'm putting things together, lo and behold, something's missing. It could be a screw, a bolt, whatever it is, something is missing. It's frustrating. Now, essentially, I must adapt. I can go to the store and buy a new one. I can find a unique way to do it. I can fix it with glue, who knows, but I gotta find a way to adapt and not scrap the whole project. Now, when it comes to your life, there'll be a situation where based on your instructions you're given from someone else, it doesn't go perfectly. Hey, newsflash, that's life. It's not going to go perfect and as planned. The reality is someone else's life is going to be different from yours, different dynamics and situations that take place, different people. Do you scrap the whole project if you're missing a bolt or some aspect of it? No, you adapt. So when it comes to you fixing parts of your life, adapt when something comes in that was outside of the original plan you had placed. The final step is to admire the finished product. Now in a life, it's never gonna be finished. You're always growing, you're always switching. But for me and my dresser, it was done, I felt good. Stood back, took a look at it, I was like, yeah, good job. Now the reality is, in life, you may not be completely finished. We never will be, but you can stop and say, of the whole entire dresser, That's a beautiful drawer I just made right there. There's 4 more to go of the 5, but that one, that's nice. So for you, when you're in the middle of making your project and you're getting your life put back together, take a step back and say, you know what? I got some really great friends. I appreciate them. I love them. Hey, you know what? I'm really healthy right now. I feel good. My energy levels are great. I feel like 30 years younger, whatever it may be. Or if it's like, hey, I got this amazing job. I'm going to celebrate this job. Now, in your life, you're always building towards something, but if you don't stop and admire the progress you've made for yourself, it becomes less and less enjoyable for yourself. Next thing you know, you fall by the wayside. So when it comes to stepping back and seeing what you got, appreciate everything you have, because what you see as a problem is someone else's dream in all reality. So thank you for watching today's Hump Day Hustle video. Really hope you enjoyed it. Hope it ties to some part of your life where you can say, hey, I can actually apply this, because that's why I do it. For me, I finally put everything together. My hands were close to bleeding. Like my fingertips got sore from so many screws and bolts and all those different things. But the reality is I get to step back and admire everything I've created. So I want to make sure you don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel up here. Also visit me at anthonytrucks.com. Make sure to put your name and email in, because in there I give really cool ideas and concepts and recaps. I also share very personal, specific concepts every Friday. I do it only via email. So if you don't put your name and email in there, you'll miss it. So again, thank you for watching. And as always, remember, you can trust your hustle to live an unexpected life.